Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. 200 plus text messages that will make her want you. And listen, I know you're out there trying to navigate the wild world of dating. It's tough out there. You gotta be smooth, you gotta be charming, you gotta be witty, but sometimes you just need the right words. That's what I'm here for. Want to send texts that make her think about you all day? Whether you're in a new relationship or reigniting the spark, I've got over 200 powerful messages that will make her want you. Stick around because I'll break them down with examples you can use right now. Alright, before we jump into the actual messages, and trust me, these are gold, we gotta talk strategy. Think of it like this. Every text you send is a chance to build attraction. It's like you're building a tower of awesome, and each text is another level. So how do we build this tower? 3 words: playfulness, curiosity, and emotional triggers. Playfulness is all about keeping things light and fun. Think emojis, think witty banter, think making her smile. Nobody wants to read a novel on their phone, am I right? Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it playful. Next up, curiosity. You gotta leave her wanting more. Don't spill all the beans at once. Give her little hints, little teasers, make her wonder what you're up to. It's like a good movie trailer, you just gotta give her a taste and leave her wanting the whole shebang. And finally, emotional triggers. This is where you connect on a deeper level. Talk about things you're passionate about, share your dreams, ask her about hers, make her feel something. Remember, people connect on emotions. Okay, let's get down to business. Flirting over text. It's an art form, my friends, but don't worry. I'm here to be your Michelangelo of mobile messaging. The key here is to be confident, but not cocky. You want to make her laugh, not cringe. So, how do we do that? Let's start with some lines that are guaranteed to get a smile. First up, are you always this adorable, or is today special? Boom! You're complimenting her while also being playful. It's a win-win. Next warning, texting me might cause butterflies and irresistible attraction. Okay, this one's a little cheesy, I'll admit it, but sometimes a little cheese is all you need. Plus, it shows you're not afraid to have a little fun. And finally, for those times when she's just being too darn cute, stop being so cute, it's distracting. This one's great because it's playful and it acknowledges her cuteness. It's like saying, hey, you're awesome, and it's making it hard for me to focus. Chapter 3. Compliments that feel unique. Alright, let's talk compliments. Every girl wants to feel special, right? But here's the thing, generic compliments, they just don't cut it. You're beautiful, you're amazing, those are like participation trophies. Yeah, they're nice, but they don't really mean anything. We gotta up our compliment game, people. Instead of focusing on the obvious, try complimenting her on something specific. Something that shows you're paying attention. For example, instead of you're beautiful, try the way you light up a room is unreal. See the difference? It's specific, it's unique, and it shows you're paying attention to what makes her special. Another great one. You have this energy that makes people gravitate towards you. This one's great because it's not just about her looks, it's about her personality, her vibe. It's saying, hey, you're magnetic, people are drawn to you, and who doesn't want to hear that? And finally, for a compliment that's both flattering and empowering, your confidence is seriously attractive. This one's a winner because it shows you're attracted to her strength and her self-assurance. And trust me, confidence is sexy. Chapter 4, texts that create emotional connection. Okay, now it's time to get deep. We're talking about building a real connection, folks. This is where you move beyond the surface level and really get to know each other. And the best way to do that? Ask questions. But not just any questions, we're talking about questions that spark meaningful conversations. Here's a good one to start with. Tell me something you've never told anyone before. This one's great because it creates a sense of intimacy and vulnerability. It shows you're interested in her on a deeper level, and it encourages her to open up to you. Next up, what's your idea of the perfect day? Let's make it happen. This one's a winner because it shows you're not just interested in talking, you're interested in making her dreams a reality. Plus, it's a great way to plan a future date. And finally, for a text that shows you're paying attention to her passions, I love how passionate you are about her interest. It's inspiring. This one's all about showing her that you see her, you hear her, and you appreciate her for who she is. Chapter 5. Messages that spark desire and mystery. Alright, we're in the home stretch now, folks. Time to turn up the heat and create some anticipation. Remember, a little mystery goes a long way. You want to keep her guessing, keep her on her toes. Think of it like a game, you're planting seeds of desire and watching them grow. Here's a classic. I have a surprise for you, but you have to guess what it is. This one's great because it creates intrigue and excitement. It's playful, it's flirty, and it leaves her wanting more. Next up, I just thought of something that would make you smile, but I'll tell you later. This one's all about building anticipation. You're giving her a little taste of something good, but you're making her wait for it. Trust me, the anticipation is half the fun. And finally, for a text that's guaranteed to get her heart racing, I had the most interesting dream about you last night. This one's a little more daring, but if you're feeling bold, go for it. Just be prepared for her to demand details. Outro texting mastery. There you have it, folks. Your crash course in texting like a pro. Remember, texting is an art, and when done right, it makes her think about you non-stop. These are just a few ideas to get you started. The most important thing is to be yourself, be confident, and have fun with it. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. And hey, let me know in the comments which texts work best for you. I love hearing your success stories. See you in the next video. Welcome to the final chapter, Advanced Texting Techniques. In this chapter, we will explore advanced techniques to keep the conversation engaging and ensure she is always looking forward to your messages. These techniques include using humor, creating anticipation, and knowing when to take a break. First, let's talk about humor. A well-placed joke or playful tease can lighten the mood and make your texts enjoyable. Remember, it's not about being a stand-up comedian, it's about making her smile. Use inside jokes or witty comments that are relevant to your previous conversations. Next, creating anticipation is key. You can do this by hinting at future plans or exciting stories you'll share later. For example, I have a funny story to tell you, but I'll save it for when we hang out. This keeps her intrigued and looking forward to your next interaction. Lastly, knowing when to take a break is crucial. Over-texting can make you seem needy or overwhelming. Give her some space to miss you. It's about finding that perfect balance between staying in touch and being a little mysterious. By mastering these advanced techniques, you'll keep the conversation fresh and engaging. She'll be eagerly waiting for your next message and you'll stand out from the crowd. So go ahead, give these tips a try and watch the magic happen. And that wraps up our video on texting mastery. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Drop a comment below about your favorite texting technique or any success stories you have. Until next time, keep those messages on point. Welcome to the final chapter, handling rejection gracefully. Not every text will get the response you want, and that's perfectly normal. Rejection is not the end of the world. It's a part of life. Stay calm, avoid reacting impulsively, and show understanding. Reflect and improve for next time. Maintain a positive attitude and keep the conversation light. Handling rejection gracefully shows confidence and resilience. And that wraps up our video on texting mastery. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until next time, keep those messages on point. Welcome to our final chapter. Texting do's and don'ts. Keep your messages positive and upbeat. Use emojis sparingly. Be attentive and respond in a timely manner. Don't overwhelm with long messages or play mind games. Focus on constructive and positive interactions. Balance texting with real-life interactions. Keep your conversations engaging and enjoyable. Like, subscribe, and share if you found these tips helpful. Until next time, keep those messages on point. Welcome to our final chapter, real-life examples. Here are some real-life examples of successful text conversations. Example 1. Flirty and playful texts. If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber. Example 2. Compliments that feel unique. You have this amazing ability to make everyone around you feel at ease. Example 3. Texts that create emotional connection. I remember you mentioning how much you love beach sunsets. Remember, be genuine, attentive, and respectful. Like, subscribe, and share if you found these tips helpful. Until next time, keep those messages on point. Welcome to our final chapter, conclusion and final tips. In this chapter, we will summarize the key points discussed throughout the video and provide some final tips to help you master the art of texting. First and foremost, remember the importance of balance. Whether you're sending flirty and playful texts, unique compliments, or messages that create an emotional connection, always aim for a healthy mix of all techniques. Secondly, keep your texts genuine. Authenticity is key in making your messages stand out and resonate with the recipient. People can sense when you're being real versus when you're just trying to impress them. Thirdly, timing is everything. Don't bombard the person with messages. Give them space to respond and keep the conversation flowing naturally. Fourthly, Don't be afraid to show a bit of vulnerability. Sharing personal stories or feelings can help deepen the connection between you and the other person. Lastly, always handle rejection gracefully. Not every conversation will lead to a romantic connection, and that's perfectly okay. Respect the other person's feelings and maintain your dignity. By keeping these tips in mind, you'll be well on your way to becoming a texting master. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the art of texting. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Drop a comment below about your favorite texting technique or any success stories you have. Until next time, keep those messages on point.